Oops, my Unreal is not open. Alright. So, I'm falling behind a little bit because I've got a lot going on in my personal life, unfortunately, right now. But I'm still working and still chugging along at this, and stuff is still getting done. So I haven't worked on too much of the level so far, but I have started working on one of the features, which is a controllable turret I want to give to the player. Now, the turret's not done, but the important stuff is done, which is the possession and the ability to fire. I want to go over in a little bit of detail because I couldn't find a straight controllable turret tutorial, but this is basically how it works. You walk up, you hit E, and then you have a controllable turret. Now this should actually hit some of the enemies. We can test that out right now because I actually haven't had a chance to. Enemy type. Let's pull in the base. And as you can see, it works. Now it doesn't move up or down, it only goes side to side, but that should be fine. We can, I can add that later if I see it's necessary. And basically what this turret is, it's very simple. So one, I've got the fire function, which is the same function for all of my weapons, just getting the camera, doing a line trace, and then detecting for that line trace what to happen and hitting all those enemies. So that's the basis. So the real part is the fire, the possession, and then the whether or not it can be possessed. So basically how this works is there's a hitbox behind the turret where if the player walks up, it sets some variables to allow the possession to happen. And then in the third-person character blueprint, over on the input action, it detects whether or not that turret is ready. It gets all the turrets in the level because there's definitely going to be more than one, and it looks for the ones that are ready. Once it finds the ones that are ready, it will possess the one that is ready. And then all it does for the unpossession, it just gets the third-person character or your player character, because there should only be one, but if you do have more than one, basically you would do the opposite of this. But for me, I'm only going to have one third-person character in my level at any time, so I'm not too worried about that. And all I do is just repossess when I hit E again. And then, like I said, fire is normal, and then it's just the same control stuff that you have default for the player. If you need to move or whatever, you can add all this other stuff. I'm probably going to add some that's for the gamepad. This is for the mouse. I had some up and down movements. I'm also going to limit how far you can look in any direction, because when you see my player move, it can do a full 360, which isn't exactly what I want. Also, I'm going to probably need a prompt to prompt the player to actually allow them to know when it's ready. Like I said, it's not done, but that's what I have worked on so far. Other than that, I will talk to you guys later.